Mental note, watch Parker Lewis Can't Lose on Madelen.
Synchronisation des montres.
C'est toi, Parker Lewis?
Oui.
A generation that has not experienced Parker Lewis is a lost generation. I could not agree with that more. We were way ahead of our time for that show.
Museau en approche. Contact visuel établi. Cible localisée.
What's your favorite gimmicks and lines?
Not a problem, I think, is probably my favorite one.
Musso te cherche partout. Aucun problème.
Attends, je vais te porter ça.
Coolness. Mental note was a good one, you know. Mental note, don't ever ask a girl to go on a date again. You know, whatever, you know.
Note pour plus tard. Il faut améliorer l'image. Les gars, je crois qu'on a monté le plan du siècle.
And are you still in touch with any of the cast?
Yes, with Troy Slayton, who played Jerry. Me and him are probably the closest. And then Abraham Ben Ruby, you know, who obviously played Kubiac. Everybody loves Kubiac more than Parker Lewis. What's going on here? Tim Stack, who played my father, I keep in touch with him.
J'ai pensé que ça vous ferait rigoler de voir ça, les caïds.
Alors ça, c'est la meilleure. Il porte une moumoute maintenant.
And Maya Bruton, who played my sister.
Pendant que j'y pense, je me suis servi de ton rasoir pour nettoyer mes chaussures.
T'as eu raison. J'ai pris ta brosse à dents pour nettoyer l'aquarium.
Out of the whole cast, those four I stay in relatively good touch with, but Troy Slayton and we actually text each other quite often on the, you know, he's a federal judge now.
Je suis désolé, mais Monsieur Kubiac n'acceptera jamais de négocier avec Donald Trump.
Like guilty, not guilty. Which is like so fitting for him.
Mettez-vous dans la file d'attente pour qu'on vous donne vos tickets pour le super concert de Mireille Mathieu.
But France, they got it, you know, it's a very progressive country. They get the humor, and for some reason, France embraced the show.
Il faut que j'ai un dé où je vais me ramasser.
Bon sang, mais c'est bien sûr.
And Germany is like probably second in line next to France in terms of success of it and how many people followed it. Oddly enough, in Israel, it was like the #1 show. There was a group called the Youth of Tel Aviv that was kind of like a teenage singing group, you know? I showed up there to do an event with them, and there was like 300 teenagers outside of this event space, and I was pulling up in the van, and they're like banging on the windows. I was like, what am I, the Beatles? You know, it was mad.
Je me demande comment faisaient mes parents quand ils n'y avaient que le téléphone. Mais ça, c'était dans les années 70.
What's funny is our technology that we, you know, used in the show was kind of advanced for the 90s, but it's what's going on all over the place nowadays. If the new generation can get off TikTok for long enough to watch an episode of Parker Lewis, I think that they'll find it quite fun as well.